Wednesday, April the 25th, 2007. We arrived in Toulouse last night, and there's the Hotel La Chartreuse. We're moving round now to look over the Canal du Midi, and we're right opposite the railway station. It's called Toulouse Matabiou. I don't know what that means, but I quite like that word. Matabiou. Toulouse Matabiou. We'll be seeing more of this later. Now right next door is the bus station where you get the bus back to the airport. Now we're here on Boulevard de Bon Repos, which is a good omen perhaps. Local block of flats with plenty of greenery. Offices and shops probably on the ground floor. There's a bus now heading towards the bus station over there. We're looking over the canal again, the Canal du Midi, and just to our right, next door to the bus station, is the railway station. Now we've come down now onto the canal towpath just to have a closer look. But it's time now to have our first recce of Toulouse. They're cleaning the streets for us, so that's nice. A feature around this area, again, balconies. At the end of the street we come to this little square or circle, I suppose it is really, of course with a fountain, and we'll see more of this area later. Some more balconies, and we're going to walk through now to the main square of Toulouse. We'll come down Rue Lafayette into this main square. This is Place du Capitole, and the capital seen here has been Toulouse's seat of government since the 12th century. Toulouse is known as the Ville Rose, the Red City, both for its brickwork and its politics. Many of the buildings are built in brick, even the churches, and even this capital was refronted in 1750 using brick. So we're going to walk straight forward there now at the other end of the square, down this street here towards the river. We're heading now down to the river, the Garonne. I think we've come across an older part of Toulouse. That looks promising. And here we are, the Gironde, which we last saw downstream in Bordeaux. Now somewhere here the Canal de Brienne cuts in, goes across, crosses the Canal du Midi, and then goes on into the Canal de Garonne. And alongside the Garonne we can see how these trees give this shade in the summer months, and these interesting buildings here. Now then, upstream a little, and that's Pont Neuf, and that was where we were, Pont Saint-Pierre, and just behind us here La Dorade, which seems to be closed. Just next door to that church we've got this here, which I think is the School of Beaux Arts. There's some local worthies remembered, actually Poussin and people like that. We'll make our way back now towards the centre of town. It's an interesting shop for English people, and we spot this interesting looking courtyard, so we'll have a look in there. It's actually the Fondation Bemberg. I have no idea what it is, but I thought I'd have a look round. We're making our way shortly towards the Jacobins, and there's the tower on the horizon. Similar octagonal brick tower to the one in Pamiers. Right, and now in the cloisters of Les Jacobins. No reduction for old age pensioners. €3. Same double columns round as at that place in Sicily, whose name I can't remember. Not as nicely decorated though. The Church of the Jacobins was begun in 1230 by the Order of Preachers, which Saint Dominic had founded here in 1216 to preach against Cathar heretics. The building is a huge fortress-like rectangle of unadorned brick, very much like the one we'll see in Albi. Some nice Toulouse brickwork here. The interior is a single space divided by a central row of ultra-slim pillars from whose minimal capitals spring an elegant splay of vaulting ribs. Beneath the altar lie the bones of Saint Thomas Aquinas. Just behind us here is a local school. It may even be part of the university, which explains the presence of the scholars. Now look at that for Toulouse brickwork.